It really starts first thing in the morning. I memean, everybody that is a friend of Amy TV knows that I have a morning routine.
Walk me through this morning routine. How does this work?
This is not the time for that. I promise you. There's a whole video for it. It's lengthy. So check it out. But
that's when I go.
Yeah, exactly. Literally. Vin obviously doesn't wake up with me in the morning. And there's a lot of reasons for that. First of all, we have
a dog hang out.
Yeah, we have a slightly different sleep schedule, but I think this is part of our boundaries. When Vin wakes up, he's firing at all cylinders. Like, just go. Like,
I need
ready.
0.0 seconds to be going.
And you actually need 0.0 coffee. You are just like, you're going.
Well, if you watch Blake and I's video on sleep, you know that you can wake up in the morning and you're ready to go. Yeah. And that's peak performance.
I feel like there's a lot of things that go into that. I don't know. I don't personally check it out, watch that video. But what I'm saying is you're ready to go. I'm not, right? I still kind of need that time for myself.
You need
I'm
much 2 hours.
I'm more introverted. I need more just like feel the feels first. If you try to have a conversation with me, let's say, you have to wake up early and catch a flight early back in those days. I have a very hard time dealing because I'm like, what are you even up doing right now? Because it's so in my space. But that time is what allows me to be better in not just in my business, but in our relationship.
Sure.
Because I need to be ready for you to be firing at all cylinders when you wake up, which means I've got to have my lemon juice. I have to have some journaling time. I need celery juice. I need coffee. I need to do a few things. So that's a boundary that I've had to communicate because initially I think Vin, you took it a little bit shouldn't we be waking up and having a morning routine together? And I was like, I'm fully supportive of you having a morning routine. I would never say don't. You should do whatever feels good to you. But I don't want you to feel like you have to do what I do to start the day because we're very different people. And I'm actually doing this so that I can be a better version of myself the rest of the day.
Sometimes the best conversation is not actually a conversation at all. It's observation. It's just observe your partner, what do they need? And that was a struggle for me. Because I didn't there was just asking you certain things about that morning, time that you needed was more of an annoyance to you because, and I actually now looking back at it, understand it more. I'm getting this, this is actually she's never heard this before. But I understand it more now after observing the morning routine and understanding the position that you're in. Because for a while, I was trying to force myself into the morning, not the routine, doing the journaling with you and all that stuff, but just forcing myself to the wake up. And your attitude was just to zero fault of your own, was completely off. It was the worst possible start to the day for both of us because again, I'm firing and you are not.
I'm like, why are you trying to talk to me?
Right. No, 100%, 100%. Right, so it was my lack of just opening my eyes, using both of them and listening, observing and saying, I don't want to get up early anyway. Number one. Number two, she's she needs a couple hours before she's at my level. So if
trying to get on your level, Vin.
Right, get on it. So just give it to her, right? Just give her that space. It wasn't even it didn't have to be a conversation about boundaries at all.